Bitcoin is crashing. How low will it go? Hey guys, it's Rob from Crypto Money Life here. And in this video, I'm going to break down the Bitcoin chart. Here we have Bitcoin on the one-day candle chart, and as you can see, we are in the middle of a little crash here. Yesterday was a big red day after hitting all-time highs. And right now, we're sitting around the 4,390 range. You can see we went as low as this 161.8 extension here, and we got a nice little bounce off of that. But we have broken through the 13 MA, and this is a little bearish pattern setting up here. Now this is our second red day in a row, and over the last good amount of days, we've only had 2 red days in a row before we get a green day. Here, 2 red days till a green day. Here, 2 red days, then a green day. 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 And you have to come all the way back here at the 713 through 716 area. That's when we had 4 red days in a row, right after 3 red days in a row. So you have to come all the way back there in this bear run to find more than 2 red days in a row. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow if we get a green day and follow the pattern we've had this entire mini run from all the way down here at 1945. So wow, under 2,000, from under 2,000 all the way up to almost 5,000. There's only been 2 red days in a row before we've had a green day. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens. As far as the bigger pattern, we did break out of this box range, but we only got a couple days out until we fell back in. We were above the Bollinger Bands here, so it could just be a little pullback to get back in the range. But there is a little bit of concern I have. It almost looks like a head and shoulders might be setting up here, with the first half of the shoulder being here and then the head here. So if we come back down and form another shoulder, that will be very concerning. But as of right now, there's just the first part of the head and shoulders pattern. Nothing confirming that it will be a head and shoulders, but it's something to consider. So as for short-term targets on the downside, as for right now, we are holding this 161 extension at the 4,320 range. But if we do break below that, my first target would be at this blue 30 moving average, which currently is at 4,095. And if we break below that, even the lower area of this Bollinger Band here at 3,870-ish range would be my second target on the downside. So we could have a little bit further to go, but as for right now, this 161.8 extension is holding, and as we speak, we're going higher from it. So even if we close above this orange 13 MA, that'll be extremely bullish. We would have looked below it, failed below it, and popped back up, because yesterday you can see we went all the way down to the 13 MA, but the 13 MA held. So right now we're a clear doji day. Market's trying to make up its mind if it wants to go lower or higher. So if we can close above the 13 MA, this orange 13 MA, like I said, that'll be bullish. Right now we are holding the 161.8. As of right now, it's looking like we will continue the two red day until a green day pattern that we've seen for a while. Here, 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 here. But if we break below this 161.8 extension on the downside, I am looking at this 30 MA to find some support, and if we don't get support there, at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. You can see the last time we were at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands was down here. We fell clearly below the Bollinger Band, almost totally out of it. But then we snapped right back up all the way to the top of it over the next 1, 2, 4 days. So that's just a quick breakdown of the Bitcoin chart. I think we just, after almost reaching 5,000, just needed to take a breather here. We were clearly outside the Bollinger Bands, and there's probably a good amount of sell orders at the 5,000 range. Let's go ahead and take a look at the order book here. So here in the order book, we have a good amount of buy orders at the 4,300 level. And let's get it to 5,000. So yeah, you can see in the 5,000s we have a good amount of sell orders, but they're pretty evenly distributed from all the way from 4,500 all the way to 5,300. So that looks like an area that we're gonna have to have some resistance at for sure. And that's probably what caused this downside action that we've seen over the last couple days. But overall, nothing too concerning. Just a hard psychological level to get through. 5,000. I mean, that's a big number for Bitcoin. But it's still holding strong. There looks like there's plenty of upside action to hold this thing up, and it's not too concerning to me. So that's going to do it for the Bitcoin chart analysis today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Check out the links below to see the sites I use to make money in crypto every day.